let's play Banished. Welcome back to Northpass, our little village here, and this will be episode 5 of the series. And there isn't too many things I have on the list to do today. I think we're pretty much just going to kind of play the game and see where it takes us. One thing I do want to do is I want to move this woodcutter over to this area here. So we're going to go ahead and find that. First of all, woodcutter. Come over here and move it. Doesn't fit where I wanted it, but that's okay. Put it right there. Then build a little road in front of it. And then once that's complete, we will remove that one. So that way we'll have one woodcutter over here that doesn't have to go very far for the to get logs. And another one over here who also doesn't have to go very far to get logs, and that should make our firewood production much more efficient. The other thing I want to do is, now it is winter, so we need to queue up some more houses here to keep growing. Oops, that one didn't get placed. So, one other thing I want to do is start making our way up this way to put our trading post in there. And I think we're still slowly working on the quarry. So once we have more laborers, we will work on getting that built. So I think we need to get a new miner in order to have enough iron to get that to work. So now we are moving, should have our woodcutter working over here now, yep. Good. So the one thing I had on the list today is done. And we can focus on other things. We have a schoolhouse will be going in here, but that is on pause for now because we don't need it yet. I want the children to become laborers right away. I mean, we have a lot of kids being born now. 15 children to 40 adults, so that is good. We should have an influx of laborers before long. And yeah, I think we're just slowly making progress here. While we're waiting, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button if you like my videos, and this one in particular, that would be helpful. And if you dislike it, then go ahead and hit dislike. Because it's okay if you don't like my videos, but if you do, please leave a comment and let me know why. And then if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so that you can follow along. But alright, so that's my only little advertisement of the day. We have this symbol coming up. I think that now it's gone, but I think it may have been that they were out of firewood or cold or something there, but our firewood production is doing much better now, I think. We're being more efficient about that. And our food, we're golden with food right now. There, we have another laborer. Let's put them in the mine so that we can get moving on the quarry. I really wish... How much logs are you producing? You produced 116. Let's check this one. This one's been established a bit longer. 300 firewood. I think perhaps we need to up the ante even more. How much logs? 181. Let's see. See, firewood is still a problem. Let's put another woodcutter in here. So we'll have 3 woodcutters and see if that helps. I mean, the other thing we could do once we have the quarry going is we'll start to change these houses into stone houses, and that will help quite a bit. Because then they will use much less firewood to stay warm during the winter. But in the meantime, we don't quite have enough iron to build the quarry yet, and we don't have enough laborers to work the quarry, so we're just going to kind of sit tight here. You know what? The other thing I was thinking is I think I want to get rid of this fishing dock because they are only producing about 200 food per person, which isn't really enough to sustain, and we're doing fine with food. So I'm going to get rid of that fishing dock. And can remove the road from there. So that should give us more laborers. There we go. Okay. So now we can have 2 people in the mines, 3 woodcutters, and we don't need the blacksmith yet. But we will put 2 gatherers in there. Now we have all the resources there for the quarry. And now that I'm seeing reserve of logs is low. What we need to do is we need to get that quarry going. So we need more stone so that we can start, I mean, we have quite a bit of stone, so maybe we should go ahead and start upgrading these. It takes 24 logs as well. Or is that iron? It does. So that's not going to happen just yet. But it's winter, so let's get houses queued up. Got a little neighborhood going in here. Put a road here. That little block so that people can get across. But yeah, people are cold. Damar the laborer has died of old age. But that's okay. A child named Lamond is born. And a child named Zandel was born. So that's good. We have 7 laborers. We have 61 people, so really I would want about 9 laborers, so that's in pretty good shape. The quarry is done, so let's get a stone cutter. Let's get 2 on there. And after harvest we have over 15,000 food, so that is in good shape as well. We have 2 builders with nothing to build right now. So I don't want to do the trading post yet because we don't have anything to trade yet. Oh wow, 381 firewood previous season, that was good. 210, I think our firewood production is getting better. So that's good, and this forest is getting fuller, so that should help forestry production. They only did 96. They did 200, so that should help as well. In the meantime, still don't have a blacksmith, but now that we have our quarry built, so we don't need that iron stored, then we can start doing that. You know what, I'm going to move the blacksmith as well. I want to move him over to the closer to the mine so that he doesn't have to go so far. And then once that is built, we will in fact, we'll take the blacksmith off of his job. And we'll just go ahead and destroy this building. So the tailor is out of leather. Do we have any hunters? We do, so we should be getting some leather in there. What else could he use? Wool? Or leather and wool, but we don't have any sheep. And it's hard because in the meantime, we have these 3 farms that are right close to each other, and if we have an infestation, then we're going to have a bit of a problem. But we do have enough food to last for a whole year if we need to. How is our cemetery doing? 13 of 18 graves. Let's see. What I want to do up here is I want to have a church. Oh, look at that. That could, no, I don't want it right there. Let's bring the road up a bit further. Because I want the chapel a bit out of the way here. That. And then we'll bring the road behind it. And we're going to put another cemetery right by this church, and it'll be pretty big. And then this will be part of a main town. We're going to put a market in here soon too, and like a town hall and stuff like that, but for now that'll be fine. So we're starting to get things in order. We're doing a little bit better with firewood now in preparation of this winter. And this road can come out this way. And this one can come up. The same with these. This can come up this way and come over there. And this one come up as well. Alright. Allison the Gatherer has died of old age. And a child named Croc was born. What a name, Croc. We have 20 children. We are growing well right now, folks. So we're going to do this and that. We are probably in danger of a fire at some point because we have all this, all these houses and things that are so close together. But the important thing with fire is to have your storage barns spread out, and they are. We've got one way over here, is almost full. And then we have another one over here that is almost full. And so if there's a fire in town, we should still have enough food that we won't have an issue. We are producing stone, so that is good. We have 10 laborers. We have... Okay, so we can put another laborer on something. Let's get another stone cutter. Let's do 2, in fact. Let's up the ante on the stone, because I want to start upgrading our houses. That will really help with our firewood. In the meantime, we're also using a lot of stone on the chapel right now. But that's fine. What we could do is we could clear out the stone that was down here. And that should help too. Oh, how sad. Norin the Gatherer died during childbirth. That's too bad. We have 4 working the quarry now. Our blacksmith is getting built. Oh, that took a lot of stone as well. Alright, so now we can get a blacksmith again. Which is good because our tools are starting to get a bit lower. Let's get another miner as well. So let's up that to 4. Actually. And we're still doing just fine with food. How much do we have here? 88. I mean, we need a lot of stone right now. So we're slowly making progress in all of that. The tailor still doesn't have any. Here's our hunting cabin. Produced 12 leather. So how much did he produce last year? 6 coats. Let's put another hunting cabin over here. So hunting, here we go. Ooh, that's a big. Must be a little hill there. That takes even more stone. So our builders are going to be pretty busy for a while here. So we'll just kind of sit and watch and twiddle our thumbs for a little bit and see what happens. I don't know, if this is a time that you would prefer that I pause the recording and do this sort of waiting off screen. I don't know if Banished is the right game to do that in, because I feel like Banished, something could happen very quickly, like a disaster, or just in general, Banished seems to work move pretty quickly. So I don't know if it would be worthwhile for me to do some of the waiting off screen, or just kind of ramble on like this to fill in the time. But if you have an opinion on that, go ahead and leave a comment. Okay, we are... Issa the Gatherer has died of old age. I feel like right now we're managing the death pretty well. We have some death going on, and people are being replaced, but we're still growing slowly. So that's good. Oh, we just had another 3 children become laborers. Let's put them in the quarry. Let's only put 2 there. We need laborers. I wish we had about 10 laborers right now. We're at 6. But after harvest, we are at about 17,000 food. So we are still in very good shape with food. And we have at least 1 barn. Yeah, we have a couple barns that have space yet. So that's good as well. What does this mean? No, we don't want... Yeah, that is what we want. Log and iron. Iron, I mean, we could use more miners as well, but... How did our mine do? 22 iron this year. What about the quarry? 41 stone. So yeah, a lot of these things are going to take a while. Let's build our houses. Keep growing. You know what, I'm going to put them on this side of the road now. Alright. Still making progress. We're trying to get up now to 10 laborers before we start adding to other things, and then I'm really going to try and keep at 10. Firewood is low again. It's probably because I keep building the houses, and so we're low on logs, and 2, we have many houses to heat then, because like our boarding house is empty. We have plenty of houses, but that is allowing us to keep growing at a steady pace. So we're going to keep doing this, because I also haven't seen anybody die of cold. So that's fun too. Have any firewood in the boarding house? We don't. I mean, a lot of these places, just a little bit of firewood, just enough. Okay, so our physician died during childbirth. That probably made sense because we only have one physician, so she wasn't able to help herself when she was giving birth. In the meantime, we are still just plodding along here, 21 minutes into this video. Okay, we had 53 stone last year. Let's try and do better this year, guys. Forester's doing well. Both of our woodcutters there produced quite a bit, as did this guy. So we're going to go ahead and throw in another woodcutter. I can never remember where it is. Although we're still waiting on other stuff to be built. But we'll put him there. Or her. Could be a female woodcutter. Have all the... I'll put the iron there. Okay, we've got 10 laborers. So that's what I wanted. Now we probably could get up to 11, but we're gonna stick with 10 for now. Tools are low. Yeah, because we're not getting enough iron for him. We're using more tools than we ever did before, probably because we need them a lot for the quarry and the mine. And the woodcutters, I mean, they all use their tools, so that is that. In the meantime, the builders are pretty busy. Except they don't have enough resources, so they're not really busy because they don't have the ability to do that, so they're just moving, they're acting as additional laborers. But we only have 2 of them, so that's fine. Once we have another laborer, we will put them in the mine. But we are kind of waiting for that to happen. It's interesting, I love watching these people. How's this cemetery doing? So our cemetery is full. And our new one, we need a little bit more stone before it is completed. But our church is almost done. It's going to be a beautiful little chapel. The Northpass Chapel. I hope they put a lot of symbols in it, like the Roslyn Chapel that was the basis of the Dan Brown novel. Which one was that? Was that Angels and Demons? I think it might have been. There, we have a chapel. Now we just need a cleric, which I guess we can use our labor for that. Since we waited so long and nicely to get that chapel. I don't really know. What does a chapel do? Provides happiness. Okay. So that should help with our happiness, which is pretty... No, that's help. People are happy anyway. We didn't really need the church. But it looks nice. And it'll be good in this part of town. Because then we'll put the town hall could go somewhere in here as well. Probably like right there, or we'll put it. Let's build these roads a little bit wider here. And then also, let's put a well in the middle. So pause that because we don't need it yet. Build our roads. That, and then on this side, and eventually this will be a stone plaza with the well in the middle, and then the town hall will go. It won't work on this side, will it? No. But it will work here. That can be paused as well. We have more important things to do. And then the market, which is somewhere else, apparently. Town hall, chapel, cemetery. There it is. Market. We'll put a market over here. Or it would be even better here. Yeah. We're going to do this. Our builders are probably like, oh, why can't you just figure out what you want to do? Why do you keep building and then unbuilding and blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. But now I lost it again. There we go. The market will go right there. That can be paused for now. And then the road has to come around it. Shoot. I should have done this differently. Market goes right up against that road. Right by the plaza. Or, no, you know what? I changed my mind again. Now I'm really pissing off all the builders. Especially because now they brought over the goods to do it. But we'll pause it to do this then, so that I can tell it to not build yet. Then we need a dirt road all the way around it, both sides. And then we're going to fill that spot, fill that spot, and like that. And then we're going to fill in more houses around here, eventually. Which I don't think we built any last year. What is this? Citizens without tools. Great. This is a problem. This is a problem. Shoot. This could be a crisis, guys. We need iron. That's what we need to do. We need to find iron. Here's iron. We need a sudden influx of iron. Get your iron. Come on. Collect some iron, people. There's a lot over here too, but How hard is it to build a bridge here? Bridge. Won't build one. But this way, no. That'll work. Get a bridge going there. And then we'll be able to collect this iron real quick. But I think we'll probably end the episode here. We, what did we do this episode? We finished the quarry and we started working it, even though they are without tools and the mine doesn't have enough tools. I mean, we've got a problem. Hopefully we'll work that out in the next episode as we get more iron and are able to... Yeah, we've got 29 iron now, so that should help that. In the meantime, I'm going to pause it and we're going to stop these from going. We built more woodcutters, so we solved our firewood crisis, kind of. We built another hunting cabin. I think we didn't... Yeah, I mean, we still only have 3 hunters. We need to up that. Oh, we have 18 laborers. Wow. Okay, so then let's also... The laborers can work on getting all that iron right now, which will keep our blacksmith busy. But let's also get 2 more miners. Even though they don't really have the tools to do it, they can kind of do that. And another woodcutter. And just for the fun, we'll put 2 more farmers out there. Okay, so now we've got a lot. We need more laborers than we're working right now. But anyway, so that should do. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.